Greetings and salutations. Welcome everyone to our YouTube channel. And today, we have ourselves a fun video. But you know who I am. I'm Kit. This is Chicago Reacts. Hit that ring bell notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And also, first time ever checking this one out. People have been saying we should see it, and I, for one, am open for it. It's called Defunctland. So, Defunctland, the history of Action Park. So, I've never seen this channel before, but you know what the rules are here for Chicago Reacts. The answer is simple. Please support the original content creator because it's the right thing to do. And I know all you guys and gals, you hip cool cats, are going to do the right thing and support the original content creator. If you don't gotta get it, if you don't get it, go figure it out. But since I'm in charge of ones and twos, let's get ready to go on an adventure to Action Park and have some fun and knowing the history. Now, I've never been to Action Park. At least, I don't think so. I gotta see. Hold on. Maybe my last remaining brain cells will come into action and light themselves up. We shall see. We shall see indeed. But besides that, grab yourself a tasty snack and a tasty beverage, and let's enjoy this video. Oh, it's playing when I told it not to play. Let's go ahead and check this video out in a 3, a 2, a 1.
New and improved and open once again.
Fantastic. Anna Gilligan is there this morning. Hello, Anna.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I think you're seeing some guys jump off the Tarzan jump here at Action Park. It's been closed since 1996. They reopened it on June 14th. I'm here with the owner, Andrew Mulhaville. He's also the son of the man who founded it. Thanks for being here.
It's great to be here. Thanks for coming out. What a day we have. It's beautiful here at Action Park.
So I got to ask you, because Action...
Okay, so hold on. I'm hearing some ominous music playing in the background. Something happened here. Did a kid die? Did a little kid die here? Did somebody die? Was there a murder that took place?
Action Park got a bit of a reputation.
Oh, no.
Some people got injured.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Years ago, the world has changed. I mean, when my dad started the park, he was the guy inventing the rides and bringing inventors in. Now it's highly regulated. Everything's engineered.
I love Action Park because it's so beautiful.
Oh, no. Is someone going to die? Suggested by Gay Green Alien Gavin M. Hoob. No relation to Boob. Jerome Crushing, Johnson Lehman, and Kyle Vitak. You guys want to see a person die, don't you? Now listen, I'm all for fun. But I can at least say with pride that maybe I wasn't here. God, maybe. Hold on. We'll see.
The year is 1976. Gene Mulvihill, the head of entertainment company Great American Recreation, has added a new attraction to Vernon, New Jersey's Vernon Valley Ski Resort. 2 brand new Alpine slides were installed to keep business up in the off-season. An Alpine slide is a one-person cart ride, in which the rider rides down a hill on a smooth track. The rider has a brake lever in between their legs, giving them complete control of their speed. The attraction had become popular for ski resorts.
Oh, I'm sorry, what just happened there?
And cart ride, in which the rider rides down a hill on a smooth track.
Okay.
The rider has a brake lever in between their legs, giving them complete control of their speed. The attraction had become popular for ski resorts in the late 70s, and Vernon Valley Ski Resort's Alpine slide was advertised as an attraction.
Why is everyone all happy? That woman has a baby right now. You know what? Hey. Things were different back in those simpler times. You just had to dust yourself off, I guess.
Attraction for all ages, claiming we've had grandfathers and we've had kids of kindergarten age coming down our runs alone. I also have a picture showing a mother controlling the sled with an infant in her arms. It's that easy. After the success of the slide, Mulvihill went forward with his plans to expand the ski resort into a water park during the off-season. He added 2 water slides and a racetrack, and more slides, a softball field, a tennis court, and a swimming pool were added shortly thereafter. The Vernon Valley Summer Park was rebranded to Action Park, a thrilling amusement park where you control the action. More slides and rides were added, and they began their big marketing push to draw audiences into their new water park.
Just go to Action Park. There's no other park like it.
Okay.
When it's hot out, this is a great place to spend the day with your family.
All right.
There are lots of big things for little kids to do. I love Action Park because it's so beautiful.
Oh, please let that person be alive.
To Broadway, it's wonderful.
Race like a pro. It's great. These are the most amazing rides in the world. I love it here.
There's nothing in the world like Action Park.
The park was revolutionary.
Okay. Great. It's in New Jersey. No offense to New Jersey. That's Sopranos territory, and let's face it, anything that happens in New Jersey is usually there. Phil Leotardo's brother. Whatever happened there. But that was in New York. Whatever happened there. God rest his soul. Oops. God rest his soul. I guess you had to be a varsity athlete to survive Action Park. Oh, I think I found some Soprano puns. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna love this.
Not only was it one of the first water parks of its kind in the United States, but it also marketed itself as the biggest. It was eventually home to 75 rides, 40 of which were water slides. Action Park was split into 3 themed lands. The first was
Motorworld. Oh God, why am I getting the
Motorworld consisted of 3 types of.
Why is this reminding me of Mad Max? Just that intro alone was Mad Max feeling.
Attractions: land, water, and air rides. On land was the popular battle action tanks. For an additional fee, guests could ride inside tanks equipped with tennis ball cannons. The goal was to shoot the other tanks in the caged area on one of their targets, disabling their cannons for 15 seconds. Those that chose to ride the tanks were allotted 5 minutes to do so, and those that did not want to ride could pay to use a stationary cannon from the outside. Maintenance employees attempting to fix broken down tanks would be subject to fire from the rowdy guests, making the attraction a nightmare to work at. The other 2 land-based Motorworld attractions were the Lola car.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Gotta be careful. YouTube guidelines. Hold on. Hold on. Let me clear here. You could shoot your tennis balls at me, but we'll meet up in the parking lot very soon.
Cars and the Super Go-Karts, both of which were kart race attractions. The Super Go-Karts were driven on a small loop. The karts themselves were designed to max out at 20 miles per hour, but the employees found that sticking a tennis ball in the governor device allowed the kart to go as fast as possible, with the new maximum speed being around 50 miles an hour. Head-on collisions frequently sent guests to the hospital, and the fumes from the engines overwhelmed riders at times. The Lolo cars were mini open cockpit race cars driven on a longer track, and they cost an additional charge to ride. Their maximum speed could also be tampered with by park employees. These were also used after hours by the workers, sometimes.
Excuse me. Is the word safety an anathema at this place? You know what? Here, I'm gonna step on this landmine. Okay, here. All right, hey audience, Chicago Reacts audience, sit down. Old Kit Kat's got a question to ask you. Were you ever at this place? And if not, were your family members there? Or if not that, did you have family members that worked there? Regale us with stories of victory and triumph, horror stories and stories of glory. What happened? No. But keep some of the stories family friendly if you can, But tell us what happened there. Is it all true? Is any of it true?
Being taken off the track and driven on the nearby highway. There were.
I'm sorry, what?
Their maximum speed could also be tampered with by park employees. These were also used after hours by the workers, sometimes being taken off the track and driven on the nearby highway. There were 2 water rides in Motorworld.
Why?
The super speedboats were driven in a small circle around an island in a pond that also had a large population of snakes in it. The guests would often attempt to bump nearby boats, as if they were on Motorworld's other water attraction, bumper boats. These were boats placed in a small pool and were designed to withstand guests crashing into one another. These were known to leak gasoline, which once required a guest to be examined after too much fuel leaked on their skin. The boats were also incredibly small, and riders with.
Why? Okay, like, anyone do any say? Does anybody care? Or are they just there, just chugging a beer and smoking a cigarette at the same time? I never. You know what? We're 4 minutes in. We got to push. We must persevere and push forward.
With long legs had to position their feet off the side of the boat to fit. This led to injuries and bone fractures after collisions. Finally, Motorworld had 2 airbase attractions.
No.
One was Space Shot, which was a cool drop tower ride and was one of the safest rides at the park.
Bull. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You're lying.
It was only open for Action Park's last operating year. The second air ride was another upcharge attraction, Slingshot, which was also fairly safe. This ride was a
no, it doesn't look safe at all. None of that looks safe.
Common amusement park and carnival ride, in which guests were shot up on 2 bungee cords and flipped upside down as they flew through the air. There's no doubt that Motorworld had its dangerous attractions, but this is just the beginning of what Action Park has in store. Another section of the park was...
No.
Many non-water-based attractions were located in their own section of the park, sometimes labeled the Alpine Center.
Okay, hold on. Look at this map. Look at this. No. None of this looks safe. Then we got Snapple. We got Domino's Pizza. Why? What? No, none of this looks safe. This looks like a nightmare situation.
Many non-water-based attractions were located in their own section of the park, sometimes labeled the Alpine Center. These included the aforementioned Alpine slides, as well as a bungee jump titled the Snapple Snap-Up Whippersnapper ride. Originally having 2 jump stations and then later 4, guests could jump off the tower for an additional fee. A skate park also had a short run at Action Park. It was poorly designed, as it was surrounded by concrete and had uneven edges, which led to many injuries during its existence. Interestingly, Action Park also had an attraction entitled the Action Park Gladiator Challenge, partially based off of the popular American Gladiators TV show.
That was a fun TV show back in the day.
This included obstacle courses and jousting matches against the Action Park Gladiators. Finally, Action Park had its own monorail called the Transmobile.
I'm really gonna bet that those gladiators at Action Park were like the jocks, okay? Why do I have the feeling that the environment at Action Park was like high school, but more insane, okay? Like it had that high school mentality there. If you were an employee at Action Park, what was it like? Come on. Be brave. Type your story in the comment section below. I need to hear this.
This went to the Ski Lodge, the Alpine Center, and to Motorworld. So far, Action Park has proved to be dangerous, but where are the absolutely terrifying rides? Where are the rides that are so insane that their mere existence is unbelievable? Moreover, where are the water slides?
Oh no.
This section put the action in Action Park.
Just a tone in the music. My heart can't take this.
Waterworld had it all. It was home to the tidal wave pool, a 100 feet by 200 feet pool that could hold anywhere between 500 and 1,000 people. The pool's floor was slanted, and the further a guest went in it, the deeper it got. Waves went 20 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and they could reach a height of over 3 feet. This was challenging for swimmers of all skill levels, as the pool was hard to read and the fresh water was more difficult to swim in than salt water. A dozen lifeguards were on duty at the pool, and they would have to save around 30 people on a busy day. The Tarzan swing was a heavily advertised attraction in which guests would swing on a 20-foot cable over. This spring-fed pool was so cool that lifeguards would have to rescue guests that could not swim after the shock of the cold water. This was also a popular attraction for men to pull down their pants or women to pull up their tops for the line of people to see. The appropriately named Aqua Scoot gave
because the hell was it? Family-friendly park there, folks. Family-friendly. You gotta be friendly. Family-friendly. Oh, well. I wonder for the gentlemen that probably jumped into that pool, why do I think a few of them would also drop a deuce at the same time? I could see somebody doing that.
Guests a sled, with which they would slide down an assembly line style roller coaster, hurtling them toward a shallow pool that they would skip across. If the guest was not in an ideal position, it would get caught under the water, sending the rider crashing forward. There were originally a pair of these slides, each 30 feet long, but a third slide was eventually added. The diving cliffs had 2 jumping bases, one 23 feet and the other 18 feet tall, with the pool below being 16 feet. The pool was also for non-jumpers, some of which were unaware of the cliffs, which resulted in collisions. There was only one lifeguard on duty, who had to work extra hard to make sure that...
Why one person on duty? This looks like you need at least 10 people. Why?
That no one was at the bottom of the pool. The super speed water slides all...
I bet there was a person found at the bottom of the pool, wasn't there? I bet that happened a lot.
Also known as Geronimo Falls, were a pair of high-speed vertical water slides. One of them was steeper than the other, and both were dangerous. Near these was the safer Kamikaze, which was a more traditional tube slide. The kayak experience was pretty self-explanatory, and used underwater fans to simulate water rapids. This was dangerous, but that goes without saying at this point. A similar ride, the Roarin' Rapids, allowed guests to ride in a 1 or 2 person raft down a similar river. The Surf Hill had riders slide down a multi-laned, multi-hill slide on a mat. Riders could easily cross over to the adjacent lanes and cause collisions. And the 7th hill, nicknamed the Backbreaker, had an additional hump that would send riders flying.
Why? I'm asking why. What is this? What is this madness? Who? Never mind.
Resulting in injury. The Colorado River Ride was another.
I'm sorry.
Additional hump that would send riders flying, resulting in injury.
Huh?
The Colorado River Ride was another raft ride, this time allowing up to 4 people, and it went through the wooded area of the park. At one point, the riders would come to a fork in the river and had to choose between 2 paths. The first path took guests under a waterfall and a series of tunnels. The second path included a waterfall and another fork, with one path being steeper than the other. The ride also included a foot-tall jump that would allow riders and their raft a short airtime. The Aerodonium was a skydiving simulator that caused injuries when guests would try to stop their falls with their arms. Waterworld also had a variety of other typical water slides and pools that were less notable, but there's one in particular that has yet to be mentioned. This is the attraction that made Action Park the most infamous, the Cannonball Loop. A tubed water slide with a vertical loop, similar to that of a roller coaster. It was rumored that during the
No.
A tubed water slide with a vertical loop.
Just looking at this, I could see how somebody could get stuck there and die. Or they have some sort of injury. I see this. If you were a person, or your mom and dad were a person that survived this kind of little ride, tell us. Hell, it's a miracle you're existing, because it's a miracle they survived it.
Similar to that of a roller coaster. It was rumored that during the testing of the attraction, Mulvihill offered $100 to employees who were willing to try it. Test dummies apparently came out of the loop without their heads. When it was open, guests would be weighed, hosed down, and given a set of instructions to decrease the possibility of injury. A hatch was added to the top of the loop to assist stuck riders that could not make it all the way through the slide. Many guests that completed the loop would come out at the bottom, suffering from bloody noses or other injuries, either from hitting the top of the loop or the impact on the way down. The Cannonball Loop was indicative of a larger issue with Action Park, as many of the other attractions were poorly crafted by designers that were less than engineers, and most were designed to minimize cost rather than maximize safety. The rides became even more dangerous when paired with the fact that the park sold alcohol at many of the convenience stands, often to minors.
The alcohol, the cause and solution to all of life's problems. Say it with me, folks. What could possibly go wrong?
There was even a microbrewery near Waterworld. Many of the guests visiting the inexpensive park came from low-income areas, and did not have the necessary swimming skills to navigate some of the attractions and pools. Action Park also heavily marketed to Spanish populations, but there were no translations or translators for the guests when they visited, so explaining safety instructions was virtually impossible.
You already know that Action Park has the most innovative and exciting rides. The Alpine Slide, Grand Prix race cars, and spectacular water rides.
I just see like a screenshot saying, "Don't go here, you fools. You will die. All of you will die." Disregard that, man. He's a former employee. We're going to take him out back and re-educate him. Bang, bang.
But Action Park means more than just great rides. It means super live shows, fantastic summer festivals, and scrumptious food and drink, including an authentic German brewery. Come to Action Park, because the rides aren't the only thing that's great. Labor Day Polish Festival, September 6th and 7th.
Hey, it's a Polish festival. Grandpa Rich, I think you would have liked this. You know, I'm just watching that one more time to see the Polish Fest.
Brewery. Come to Action Park, because the rides aren't the only thing that's great. Labor Day Polish Festival, September 6th and 7th.
That's right. Polish
The
Festival.
majority of those employees were teenagers and were not equipped to handle the rowdy guests at the park. So on any given day, you could have an overcrowded water park filled with drunk teenagers that couldn't swim, riding shoddily built attractions supervised by teenagers that may or may not be able to communicate with them. It is no wonder what happened next. On July 8th, 1980, a male employee was riding the Alpine slide when his cart went off the track. He hit his head on a rock during the crash, killing him. He was only 19. 2 years later, on July 24th, 1982, a 15-year-old guest was overcome by the waves of the tidal wave pool and drowned. On August 1st, a mere week later, a 27-year-old guest was riding the kayak experience when he was trying to re-enter his kayak after falling out. When doing this, he made contact with the live wiring that powered the underwater fans. The electrocution sent him into cardiac arrest, and he passed after being rushed to the hospital.
No!
2 years later in 1984, a guest died on the Tarzan swing after a heart attack, supposedly due to the unexpected shock from the cold water. That same year on August 27th, a 20-year-old drowned in the tidal wave pool. And on July 19th, 1987, another guest drowned there, giving it the nickname the Grave Pool. These deaths are tragic, and often overshadowed by the lunacy and legacy of Action Park. Interestingly enough, Action Park was able to avoid many lawsuits with these deaths and many other injuries, due in part to its reputation, and also the lax regulations New Jersey had for amusement and
New Jersey, right? Because, hey, the Sopranos ran that thing. Hey, listen, man. Everyone here is just trying to have a good time. Why be a jerk off and try to put in these regulations? Anybody that doesn't know how to swim there is not a varsity athlete, okay? Those people dying, whatever happened there. They were looking at something at the wall. Abstract shapes.
water parks. Great American Recreation was even able to expand the Action Park brand to other parts of the country, opening Pocono Action Park in Tannersville, Pennsylvania in 1980, and Action Mountain in Pine Hill, New Jersey in 1984.
Get wet at Action Mountain. Feel the thrill as you zoom through the black hole. Spin and splash on our bumper boats, while the kids play in our fun-filled kiddie area.
No, don't have the kids play there, okay? Who designed this thing? That animal, Blundetto? Can't even say his name. Oh, Phil Leotardo. So, you got your head caved in. By the way, never once did he ever say how many years he served in the can. That's how you know how stoic he was. Had to bring out some Sopranos lore. Come on, it's New Jersey. People in New Jersey, you still talk about whatever happened there at Action Park? Hold on, you know what? I don't want to get the people of New Jersey who've been to Action Park. I don't want Furio to knock at my door. Stupid a freaking kid asking stupid questions. Had to censor myself because don't want to get in trouble with the YouTubes. But now give us the money, the boss's money.
Cool off in our huge swimming pool or race around the
Grand
Get on any of our action-packed rides at Action Mountain in Pine Hill, New Jersey. It's awesome.
Pocono Action Park had many repeat attractions as Action Park and was closed in 1991.
Whoa. What the hell? Ew, that's a creepy ticket.
Action Mountain ran into some financial difficulties with the IRS and the town it was located in, and was closed in 1986. The IRS, yeah. So why did the original Action Park close? While Action Park and Mulvihill were able to avoid lawsuits with many of the accidents and deaths, the two deaths in 1984 stemmed cases that rightfully plagued the park with a variety of legal problems. Mulvihill eventually pled guilty to 5 charges of insurance fraud. He and his associates claimed that the park saw over 1 million guests a year, and therefore the death toll was comparatively low. The local ER, on the other hand, said that they would have to treat 5 to 10 guests on some days. In response to the high amount of guests visiting the hospital, Action Park bought Vernon, New Jersey, new ambulances. Despite all of these issues, the downfall of Action Park wouldn't come until 1996, and it was actually due to Great American Recreation's financial issues and not the park itself. On September 2nd, 1996...
Oh, okay, so, hey, people getting injured, People dying. Nah. Financial issues. Hey, can't pay the piper, then you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Okay. You're gonna end like Big Puss. Okay. At the bottom. And those two guys next to him, they're asleep. Don't say that, Puss. Don't say that.
Action Park ended its final season, still with the hope that it would reopen the next year. However, Great American Recreation's bankruptcy made it impossible for Action Park to continue operations, so it didn't reopen. After this, the ski resort and Action Park were handed from investor to investor, undergoing renovations for 2 years before reopening in 1998 as Mountain Creek. Safety was a priority under this management, and a valiant effort was put forth to distance Mountain Creek from Action Park's reputation. However, in 2010, Mountain Creek underwent a bankruptcy of its own, and the water park and ski resort was sold to the Mulvihill family. 2 years after this, in 2012, Eugene Mulvihill passed away, and his son Andrew Mulvihill took over ownership of the park.
Okay.
2 years later, in 2014, Mountain Creek was rebranded back to Action Park. The park reopened many of its classic attractions, and started construction on new, terrifying ones.
No!
The Sky Caliber was another attempt at a 360-degree vertically looping water slide, although it used technology to enhance safety. From my knowledge, it is yet.
No, do we not learn anything from Jackie Aprile? I mean, sorry. Did we not learn anything from the previous loop?
To open at the park, and there's almost no information on its status.
I meant Richie Aprile. Richie Aprile. Oops. Sopranos fans, don't kill me. People in New Jersey. Take it easy.
The new Action Park tried to use nostalgia to draw guests back for 2 years, before in 2016 it was renamed back to Mountain Creek, in order to once again get away from the negative connotation of Action Park. Early this year it was announced that Johnny Knoxville would be producing, writing, and starring in a film inspired by Action Park, but it was not shot on location.
Oh, Johnny. Come on. Don't do that. People died there, man. Come on, Johnny.
Death is heartbreaking, especially in environments designed for happiness and joy. Despite 6 people losing their lives there, Action Park is not remembered for its death toll. It is remembered for and by the kids that grew up with it and survived it. It is seen as a place where the quote-unquote popular and brave teens hung out. The fact that it was referred to as Traction Park or Class Action Park doesn't matter, because its inherent danger is more of a fond memory to the majority of its visitors. The burns, bruises, and the fractured tibias were a rite of passage for its former guests. You think you're cool because you survived a tame roller coaster at Disney in California or at Universal in Florida? Well, welcome to Vernon, New Jersey. Were you able to survive Action Park?
In New Jersey.
Fun.
Nice job.
Wait, she's going to go swim and get a microphone.
Hey.
She'll give us her.
Oh, look at her. It's like out of a movie.
This is good. Where is she?
Wait a second.
We lost
What
Anna.
happened to her?
Greg, you need to go rescue
Here we go.
Anna.
Let's see. Let's just take a... Indeed. Yay! First of all...
I'm starting on Saturday.
Nice bathing suit.
They're open from 10:30
Greg.
to 7.
Hey, Greg, you're supposed to be professional here. We say, Greg, what's wrong with you, man? Be professional here. You're a newscaster.
Stay
What's
appropriate.
Yeah, exactly.
Anna, you look great, and you handled that beautifully. I'm just trying to keep Greg in check.
Why are you so out of breath?
Bye, guys. I'm going to go put some clothes on.
Hold on a second.
right.
No, not so fast, Anna. Let's see.
Anna.
Let's see. This is in New Jersey, right?
Be nice.
Well, I just want to talk
And
to her a little while
Stop
longer.
milking this shot.
I'm just wondering, Anna, how long did it take you, let's see, to
To
drive?
get undressed?
God damn, Greg, calm the hell down. What's wrong with you? I mean, Action Park's got its own problem, but Greg's like acting like a horn dog here.
Yeah, well, we saw that. How long is the trip? Oh, wait a second. Wait,
I think that's smart. Anna, go dry off. We'll see you in a little bit. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Anna.
Okay, I guess we're done. Don't be so frowning at the...
Yeah, no. Okay, well, all right. Oh, Jesus, there's more? Defunctland, a history of earthquake, the big one and disaster. Defunctland, a history of Cedar Point's disaster transport. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, people died. I don't know if my heart can take this. All right, well, here. I'm going to open up the floor here. This one goes out to the people of New Jersey, home of the Sopranos, and whatever happened there. A land of varsity athletes, all of you beautiful people, you hip cool cats in New Jersey. Regale us in the comment section below. What was it like at Action Park? Did your mama and papa survive it? Did you work at Action Park? Tell us the stories. Listen, I'm pretty sure some stories aren't family friendly, but to the best of your ability, type in the comment section below. Regale us, the people of the free world. Not only here in the United States, but worldwide. Tell us your stories. And keep it, and again, asking the internet to keep it family friendly. But to the best of your ability, try and keep it clean, But no such thing as a bad story, but, just tell us. What was the environment at Action Park? What was the overall social structure there, What was the fun? Is Action Park still open? And what the hell was wrong with Greg there from the newscaster? He was thirsty as hell. Thirsty. Get him some water or something. And finally, first of all, great story. Really enjoyed listening to it. The narrator gave a first time reacting and checking out this channel. So, look, I don't want to see people get hurt, but if this is content all you beautiful people here like to see us check out here for Chicago Reacts, give us your feedback because it's fundamentally important. And if there's a whole lot of yeses, then we'll find out what happened here. The history of earthquake, the big one, and disaster. Because maybe somebody got hurt. Okay, hopefully they walked away. Maybe they didn't. And whatever happened there. Defunctland, a history of Cedar Point's disaster transport. And I already seeing those two people's scared faces. It's not, like I say, it's not good. Not good at all. So, okay. So New Jersey people, tell us your stories, okay? Is Action Park still around? Tell us your war stories, your victories, your triumphs, the tragedies and the horror. Type in the comment section below. And folks, please support the original content creator. Follow them on all their social media. And I am going to sit this one out because I'm right now going to factor in. It wasn't the injuries or the deaths that closed it down originally. It was about the money. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's my money? Or as Tony Soprano would say, you gotta pay me my effing money. Anyways, folks, this has been Chicago Reacts. My name is Kit. Take good care of yourselves. And just remember, safety first, okay? As a favor for me, can you do that for me? Safety first, please? Can I sit down? Huh? Can you do that? Safety first?